For my book talk project, I read the novel Mick Heart Was Here by Barbara Park. I believe that Park's message that she was trying to convey is that you should enjoy what you have while you have it, because once it's gone, it can hurt and break you more than you think. In the book, it shows how the main character of the story lives in regret after a day that was seeming her worst nightmare. Now, in the first chapters of the book, we learn about the tragic event of the main character, Phoebe's brother's death. On page 23, it already shows this regret and even denial building up when Phoebe says, "I prayed to God that it was all a terrible mistake and Mick hadn't been the one writing it. I prayed it had been one of his friends. I'm sorry for that. I swear I am, but still, that was my prayer." But before this event, she had had an argument with her brother that morning that she would soon later regret. On page 10, it says, "That's when I shoved him into the refrigerator and called him a name I'd never called to anybody in my whole life." Then later on page 11, she says, "That was our last morning together. The last one, I mean. It kills me when I remember that." Now, this all shows that this girl's whole life got affected by one event, yet a big one. But it made it even worse that she didn't appreciate the little moments she had with her brother to feel happy with the life she made with him. And her family after that day was a whole mess. And it even shows on page 34 when it says, "We didn't even eat dinner, really. None of us had an appetite. And besides, no one wanted to sit at the table with an empty chair right in front of our faces. So we mostly just ate cereal standing up if we got hungry, which was never, so no problem. Our lives got simpler in other ways too, like we didn't want to talk much about anything because nothing seemed important enough to say. And even though the TV was always on, we almost never sat down to watch it. Every show seemed stupid. Even the news seemed stupid." So it shows how much this event affected not just Phoebe's life, but her whole family's too. And I believe this was Park's way of showing how much it can break a person. So, in the end, again, I believe that the author's message of the story was to enjoy what you have while you have it, so that after you won't regret the time you spent with whatever that is.